Well, hello there, everybody. So good to see you again. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And beside me is the renowned surgeon, Dr. Fat Packer. Say hello to everybody.
Well, I have to sit up straighter for that kind of an introduction.
Well,
Hello, everybody. Nice to have you with us today. It's so good to see. Well, it's good for you that you watch us. It's okay.
Whatever. It's good. And below me is homeless Charlie. He's inside somebody's house. Did you break in?
No, they let me in once a day.
Oh, once a day, right? How long?
12 hours.
Oh, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
That's
Nice.
really good. Anyway, well, say hello to our wonderful audience today.
Well, hello to our wonderful audience. Glad to have you here.
Now, folks, what we do is we tell jokes. It's hysterically funny. You laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. But before we do, Dr. Fat Packer, we have a point of conversation just between the three of us. And what is that today?
Well, I thought if you could be a fly on the wall, who would you want to listen in on? Dead or alive, who would you like to listen in on?
Wow.
Past or in the now?
Wow. Homeless Charlie.
That's for you, homeless Charlie. Who would you like to listen to? You listen, like a fly on the wall. Who would you like to listen in on?
Hello.
Well,
Historical figures too.
I think it would be interesting to hear Joe Biden
Uh-oh.
not saying anything and all of his staff telling him what to do.
Oh, there you go. Hmm.
Oh, Comedy Thief. How about you?
Politics is a lovely thing there, homeless Charlie. You bastard. All right, well, I've got an answer. If I were a fly on the wall, who would I like to listen into? I would like to listen into and gather the thoughts of the guy holding the fly swatter. That's
That's a good point,
How about you there, Dr. Fatpacker?
Oh, well, I thought about this and I thought, due to us stealing all of our stuff,
Yes.
who would I like to listen to most of all? And that would be Milton Berle. Because he stole all of his stuff too, and I'd like to get some tips from him. He was called the thief of bad gag.
The thief.
Bob Hope once said, Berle never had a joke that he didn't steal.
Well, and that's probably true.
Yeah.
Okay, how about some bad jokes?
Oh, bad jokes. I've got bad jokes up the typewriter. Look at what has four wheels and flies? A garbage truck. Jeez.
A garbage truck. Oh, that's so terrible.
Now, why do seagulls fly over the sea?
I don't know.
Because if they flew over the bay, they would be bagels.
Of course, bagels. Homeless Charlie, tell us the joke quick.
Well, pizza alone will not fill the emptiness of your soul.
No.
Oh,
You also need beer.
So that makes up for the pizza, right?
yeah, something us Germans are very good at.
Hey guys, I've decided to start a new business. Yes.
But
Yes. You're supposed to.
Great tell.
Oh, well, thank you. It's an adult diaper company, but I'm having some problems deciding on the name of the company. For example, I've got two ideas, and I'll get your opinion on this. The first idea for the adult diaper company, it would be called Dry Cheeks, or I like this one even better. The second idea for my adult diaper company would be Desert Sands. And I would get a spokesman from California named Tommy Sands to kind of push the product a little bit. That's what I would do. Dr. Fatpacker, quick, tell us a joke.
Right now.
Tell us a funnier joke.
I can do that. So we had a man who filed a report to the police that his bag was stolen. So upon leaving the man's apartment, the officer found the man's bag at the bottom of the stairwell.
Wow.
It was a briefcase.
It was a briefcase. Oh, that's really good. That's clever. Almost, Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, as I sit here thinking about my life and all the people I lost,
Yes.
I think to myself, maybe being a tour guide wasn't the job for me.
Yes. Talk about short relationships.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, here's a little riddle. What do you call a rooster who's really good at numbers?
I don't
The
know.
answer is a mathematician. That's what it would be. How bad was that one? Dr. Fatbacker, it's your turn.
I can add that to my list. Hey, one thing I found out while I was in the service is that they have so much trouble operating jointly. It's because they don't speak the same language. For example, if you told Navy personnel to secure a building, they would turn off the lights and lock the doors.
Huh?
Now, Army personnel would occupy the building so no one could enter, secure the building. Marines, of course, would assault the building, capture it, and defend it with suppressive fire and close combat.
Wow.
The Air Force, on the other hand, when they hear secure a building, they'd take out a 3-year lease with an option to buy.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's all in the wording, Dr. Fatbacker.
Those Air Force people always spent more money than we did.
Well, there you go. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke. Hello?
Well. I don't have a drink. I don't have a drinking problem. I just celebrate everything. Like the fact that shirts have armholes. I'll be celebrating those tonight.
An armhole celebration.
Sure.
Yeah.
If a shirt didn't have holes in it, how would you put it on?
If it had armholes, the nickname for it would be a-hole.
That may be a night shirt because that would go down to your knees.
Night shirt. Okay, guys, a little medical help here, a little healthcare language here.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the best cure for seasickness?
Right. Don't go.
The answer is go sit under a tree. That's gonna work every single time.
Yeah.
Dr. Fatbacker, your turn.
Well, one of my patients came in the other day, and he says to me, "A thief has stolen my wife's credit card. Last month, he ran up a bill of over $1,000."
Whoa.
When I said, "Well, that's terrible. You should report this thief to the police." And he goes, "Well, I would, but at the moment, he's spending less than my wife did on it."
So it's a good deal all the way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not going to report that one.
No,
Okay.
no.
Almost Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I asked my girlfriend the other day why her apartment isn't clean since she was home all day. And she asked me why we weren't rich since I worked all day.
Oh, that
We call her a minx.
Very snippy.
snippy.
I like
Yes,
that.
yeah, that little, can we say bitch on the video?
Woo!
Oh,
Oh, it's my turn, right? Okay, these two old guys
Oh,
sitting
What
on
do
a
you
park
do?
bench, The one guy turns to the other guy. He says, I saw this on the internet. He says, did you know that elk can have sex 8 or 9 times a day? And the second old guy says, oh crap. And I just renewed my membership to the Rotary.
oh, I like that.
Fatbacker.
Fun.
Dr. Fatbacker. Also join. Hello.
Well, I tell you, when I was young, I've been on this date with this lovely lady, and we went and pulled outside and went to this back road some distance from town. And after sex, the girl says to me, I really should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm actually a hooker. And I charge $100 for what we just did.
Whoa.
And I looked at her and said, oh, well, I should have mentioned this before, but I'm actually a taxi driver and the fare back to town is $200.
Fare back to town. That's good. That's a $100 deal advantage for you there.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we here? The answer is almost Charlie, it's your turn.
Oh,
Well, last night I got drunk and I decided to do my own taxes. And now I'm getting back $4 million this year.
Yeah. It's amazing how well you can do with your tax work when you're drinking.
yeah.
Well, okay, here's a little religious little notation here.
Yeah.
According to the Bible,
Mhm.
at some point in history, the lion shall lay down with a calf. But there was a subparagraph I just discovered that said, but that calf will probably not get any sleep that night. That ain't gonna.
I
Hey,
heard
Dr.
the Lions
Fatbacker.
sleeps tonight.
Guess what time it is?
I'll bet you it's time for my last joke.
Well,
So-
no, it's howdy doody time.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
give
your
you-
it's your last joke.
two puns. Pay attention, will you, please?
Oh,
Shoot.
okay.
Okay, so my friend's bakery burned down last night. It was a terrible thing. Now his business is toast.
Oh, you have one more?
Oh,
Yeah, one more. A book fell on my head the other day. I only have my shelf to blame.
Myself to blame. That's a good one too. I like that.
I
one.
like it.
Almost Charlie. Last one.
being
You don't
kissed,
care.
being kissed when you're sleeping is very precious, unless you're in jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, here's my last one. I've been thinking about buying a monkey. Okay.
Really?
But at the same time, I said to myself, why stop at one? Why not, think big? So I was thinking of getting a platoon of monkeys, right? So that way, when you look at me with the monkeys surrounding me, you can see how mellow and calm and traditional I actually am, as opposed to all those monkeys throwing feces at each other. That's
Isn't a lot of monkeys a business? You
It
should
is.
have had a
Exactly.
monkey business.
oh, anyway, this is a Comedy Thief saying goodbye. We're glad that you watched us. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. I think I'll do this one, Dr. Fatpacker, if that's okay.
Oh,
Because then
okay,
you-
that's fine.
Because then you can react. So anyway, we invite a very famous person to be on our very next video. And this time we're going to invite that very famous comedian, Gilda Radner. So Gilda, we want you to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com.
Excuse me,
And
excuse
it's
me. This,
what?
that's Rosanna Dana? Is that
Yeah,
who you're trying to invite?
So check in at Funny
Oh,
Old Guys.
she's dead.
What? She's
died.
dead?
She died last century.
That's a long time ago. Oh my gosh.
Well,
And
22 years.
when did she die? I mean, I'm puzzled. I'm
She
sad.
died in the 90s.
The
Not
90s.
her 90s, but
Well, we have to have somebody else. Who do we know guys named Gilda? Like,
yeah.
right, how about Radner? Do you know
Off the
anybody?
top of my head.
How about Radner? Know anybody named Radner?
No, no,
Rather, Pennsylvania.
How about Mr. Radner?
no. He's dead too.
We're going to invite nobody to be on our next video. So there, this is a Comedy Thief saying goodbye, passing it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell. Phew.
Wow, I don't know about all of this. Well, hey, Tuesday, everybody. Say, listen, if you're on YouTube and you're watching at the time, down below, there's this little rectangle, it says subscribe. Click on that, please. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Dunka.
That little red thing that says subscribe, I thought it said ham sandwich. But anyway, almost Charlie, say goodbye to our glorious crowds.
Goodbye to our glorious crowds.
Okay, everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here. Everybody wave, 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 and away we go.